Becoming a spiritual person is a very simple thing. It's just incredibly demanding and may cost you everything that you have. The vast majority of spiritual seekers are actually seekers of complexity and superiority. We want complex, arcane systems full of practices and privations. We seek to become superior people, so much more spiritual than other more simple folk. Terence McKenna loved to poke fun at this kind of spiritual presumption. He was in love with complexity as a phenomenon, but he understood that spirituality was something quite different. He would tease people about their rishis and roshis, their mantras and yantras, their gurus and geshes and babajis, papajis and mamajis. I sometimes borrow from these rhythms to poke fun at people's grasping after dedications and supplications and meditations and prostrations and purifications, etc., etc. These things are the opposite of spirituality. Let's pause to hear Terence identify what spirituality actually is.
Well, first to the spiritual question, which is an interesting question to me. Everyone casts the psychedelic experience in terms of being a subcategory of the spiritual quest. I'm not exactly sure about that. I've taken lots of psychedelics over nearly 30 years now. And, I have a marriage dissolving. I have people who will tell you I'm a terrible person to negotiate a contract with. I feel myself to be a moral paragon of nothing. And I'm not sure it has anything to do with the spiritual quest. It seems to me true spirituality is a very here and now matter. One should visit the sick and imprisoned, clothe the naked, bury the dead, care for orphans, feed the hungry. That's what the spiritual life is about. It's very down to earth, straightforward. I'm very puzzled, and I put more than psychedelics in this category. What? Like mantras, yantras, practices, do these things really ameliorate the suffering of the human condition? They may be good for something. The question is what? Perhaps indirectly the psychedelics synergize the spiritual life because they just show you that life is to be taken seriously and there is a great deal of it to be assimilated, but in terms of suggesting that you are a more spiritually advanced person if you take psychedelics, I don't really see any evidence for that.
What McKenna is identifying here can be expressed even more simply. It all consists in acts of love. Love is action, voluntarily, deliberately undertaken to promote the welfare of another person instead of your own welfare. Spiritual love is fundamentally other-focused, whereas false spirituality is all focused upon the self. And yes, even those false practices which claim to abnegate or erase the self. These truths about spirituality are fast fading from our world. Love yourself, we are told. Put yourself first. This ethic is the shortest way to our own destruction, and we are well advanced on that path. McKenna understood very well that such people are rare. He did not count himself amongst them. As he said, "I have never seen a truly superior person, and if I have, they were so humble and self-effacing that they would never have claimed that superiority as their own." So the truth is, if you wish to encounter a truly spiritual person, you may need to engage in this kind of humble, loving, generous, other-focused spirituality. You may need to become the very thing that you seek.